TV soap news and spoilers say that where we keep you up to date on all the jaw-dropping drama from Days of Our Lives. Today, we're diving into what's set to unfold on Monday, September 23rd, as the action and intrigue continue to escalate. If you're eager to know how these dramatic storylines will develop, stay with us through this detailed preview of next week's explosive episode. Trust us, you won't want to miss a moment. In a scene that left viewers on the edge of their seats, EJ emerged as an unexpected hero, rescuing Gabby from the catastrophic explosion set off by the unhinged Connie. As the flames and debris filled the basement, EJ risked his own life to pull an unconscious Gabby from the wreckage, rushing her to the hospital without a second thought. It was a moment that highlighted EJ's complex character, torn between his ruthless ambitions and a deeply buried sense of duty and care. After hours of emergency treatment, Gabby finally opened her eyes, only to find EJ sitting by her hospital bed, his expression a mix of relief and exhaustion. The air between them was heavy with unspoken words and unresolved feelings. Gabby, still shaken from the near-death experience, found herself grateful for EJ's bravery. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice trembling as she acknowledged the man who had saved her life. It was a rare moment of vulnerability for both of them, hinting at a complicated future where past grievances might be overshadowed by newfound respect, or perhaps something deeper. Meanwhile, the fallout from Connie's violent rampage continued to ripple through Salem. Ava and Stefan, who barely escaped the attack with their lives, found themselves in an unexpectedly tender moment. During the struggle to wrest the weapon away from Connie, Stefan had been scratched, leaving a trail of blood and a stark reminder of how close they had come to disaster. In the quiet aftermath, Ava took it upon herself to care for Stefan, bandaging his wounds and tending to him with an unexpected gentleness. The tension between them seemed to soften, replaced by a shared sense of relief and a rekindled connection. Ava, who had always kept her guard up, let her walls down just a little, grateful that they had both survived Connie's madness. As she dabbed at Stefan's wound, their eyes met, sparking a subtle but undeniable shift in their relationship. The question now is whether this newfound bond will last, or if it's just another fleeting moment in the ever-chaotic lives of these two troubled souls. As the dust settled, Jada was left grappling with the true extent of Connie's deranged behavior. With every new piece of information that came to light, Jada's horror grew. She had known Connie was dangerous, but the sheer madness behind her actions was far beyond what anyone had anticipated. When Jada received the latest updates, each more disturbing than the last, it became clear that Connie's actions weren't just a series of violent outbursts. They were the calculated moves of a deeply disturbed mind. Jada's realization that Connie had been spiraling out of control for far longer than anyone knew was a sobering moment. As she pieced together the evidence, the full scope of Connie's insanity came into focus, leaving Jada stunned and determined to bring her to justice. But as the search for Connie continues, one question looms large. How many more lives will be torn apart before this nightmare ends? After being held captive by Connie for what felt like an eternity, Melinda finally found herself free, albeit slightly injured from the ordeal. It was a bittersweet victory, one that came at a high personal cost. But Melinda's story took an unexpected turn when Paulina, in a surprising move, offered her EJ's job as the new district attorney. This sudden opportunity was a lifeline for Melinda, who was eager to regain control of her life after so much chaos. However, EJ's dismissal as district attorney added another layer of drama to an already volatile situation. Fired once again, EJ was left reeling, grappling with the consequences of his actions and the bitter taste of failure. For EJ, losing his job wasn't just a professional setback. It was a personal blow that threatened to unravel everything he had worked so hard to achieve. As he faces yet another fall from grace, the question remains, how will EJ bounce back this time? And what will he be willing to sacrifice to reclaim his power? Amidst all the chaos, Johnny and Chanel found themselves seeking solace in each other's arms, determined to make time for their love despite the turmoil around them. But even in their brief moments of peace, trouble was never far behind. As they navigate their relationship, new challenges loom on the horizon, particularly at Body and Soul, where tension and temptation threaten to pull them apart. Johnny and Chanel's love story has always been fraught with complications, but the challenges ahead will test their bond like never before. Secrets, misunderstandings, and external pressures are set to collide, forcing them to confront their deepest fears and insecurities. Will their love be strong enough to survive the storm, or are they destined for heartbreak? Monday, September 23rd, promises to be another dramatic day in Salem. Our TV channel Soap News and Spoilers is the place for those who want to know how the Salem story goes, as well as great Days of Our Lives updates and news. So subscribe to our channel to get what you want. Bye-bye.